My good friend and bass player, Scott Esbeck over here, he is a good man. He's a good man, he's got a good heart, but he had some trouble in his backyard the other day. These squirrels were getting in his tree, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they started chewing the bark off the tree, and it was gonna kill the tree. So he got out his pellet gun, and he sent them squirrels on to be with Jesus. Not because he wanted to, he had to. He had to protect his tree. And I asked him what he was gonna do with the squirrels. What he done with the squirrel, he said he'd throw them in the garbage. But back in Mississippi, we eat squirrels. Have y'all ever ate any squirrel? It's good with gravy and biscuit. But you have to be careful when you're eating it because you might get a little bit of buckshot in your mouth. If you get some lead in your mouth, like a lot of things, just spit it out.
We all need more tolerance to get along peacefully. But I'm not as nice as Jesus, and I really am fed up. I don't like half the folks I love. God knows they're all dear to me, but if the truth be told, I like it when they come, but I love it when they go. I'm sure they've got good qualities, but the bad ones cover them up. I don't like
Thank you. In my mid-20s, I was living in a trailer with a beautiful girl, and we broke up. She broke up with me, actually, and I won't go into why, but she was gone, and I wanted her back real bad. But so that's a good question, actually. Looking back, you know, with clear vision now. But anyway, when she left me, I went to my pimp uncle to get some advice on how to get her back, because he was really good at that kind of stuff. And he said, "How have you been trying to get her back?" I said, "Well," I was crying while I was talking. I said, "Well, I gave her some flowers, and I wrote her a song, and she just laughed at me." And he said, "Well, you're doing it wrong." He said, "You don't need to try to get her back like that." He said, "The best way to get her to come back is to replace her." And he was right. So there, back in the trailer park where I was living at that time, I noticed there was a really good-looking brunette that lived in a trailer across the street. And so I invited her to come to my trailer on a Saturday night, and we could watch some VCR movies. That's back when you rented the player, too. Remember that? That was cutting edge at the time. So that Saturday night, me and this girl was watching movies and kissing. This brunette. She didn't have to be a brunette, but that's what was available to me at that time. You know, so I just thanked the Lord and moved on. But anyway, on that Saturday night, about 10 o'clock, a car pulled up in front of my trailer, and it was my ex-girlfriend. She had saw that there was somebody in my house. She knew it somehow. So when she knocked on the door, I told that girl, that brunette, I said, "Would you go answer the door for me, please?" And she said, "Sure." And so when the girl opened the door, my old girlfriend said, "Is Paul in there?" And she came in there and got me. And so I met her out on the porch, and she had a breakdown. She started crying. She said, "Paul, I've been thinking about us, and I just want us to get back together. I love you." And I said, "Okay, come back Monday." Close in the middle of the night, you pull away just when it starts feeling right. I tried everything to make you want me. If you think I won't go, girl, just wait and see. I ain't gonna beg you, I ain't gonna plead. If I'm not what you want, you ain't what I need. I wanna be your man, but I ain't gonna crawl. So make up your mind, girl, if you want me at all. Don't take me for granted, you better believe you're standing on the edge of a bad memory. I ain't gonna beg, I ain't gonna plead. If I'm not what you want, you ain't what I need. I might fall in love, but I won't fall to my knees. I ain't gonna beg, I ain't gonna plead. If I'm not what you want, you ain't what I need. I'm going back to Mississippi. Thank you. How many of y'all seen us for the first time? Raise your hand. Hello to all the new people. So glad to have y'all here. You know, I had the great privilege to be friends with John Prine when he was alive. We all miss him. He was one of the greats. He was one of the greats for sure. And I got to open up for him a lot. And one night after I opened up for him, he invited me and a few other folks to come back to his suite at the hotel and have some ice cream. So I went, and it was awesome. And the next day I got on Facebook, and I posted to the world that I had had ice cream with John and all that. And then right when I posted it, his manager called my manager and said to take the post down. Hey, Michael, turn this guitar down a little bit, screaming. Anyway, so his manager called my manager and said to take the post down because John was getting too much. He was gaining too much weight, and his wife Fiona was going to get mad at him for eating ice cream. So I got John in trouble. You know, but there's a scripture in the Bible that says life is just a vapor. What it's saying is life is short. And so we need to have as many fun moments along the way. Work right? Okay. Anyway, life is short, y'all. And nights like tonight is what makes life good.
John Prine was eating ice cream at the DoubleTree in Sweet 1019. Don't tell Fiona, she won't understand. Life is a vapor, let's live while we can. I took Mama fishing, put her lunch in a sack. We fought a few friends, but we threw them all back. It don't matter that she don't know who I am. Life is a vapor, let's live while we can. Every day's a gift, breathe in and hold it. Every day's a gift, it's gone before you know it. Life is just a vapor. 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 Most Sunday evenings, me and my friends get together where the driveway ends. We bring our guitars, we have a little jam. Life is a vapor, let's live while we can. Every day's a gift, breathe in and hold it. Every day's a gift, it's gone before you know it. Life is just a vapor. 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 These are beautiful moments with someday turns into time just slipping away. The hourglass is running out of sand. Life is a vapor, let's live while we can. Every day's a gift,